Have you ever been in a position where someone delegates some work to you and what they did isn't actually delegating, it's more like they lobbed something in your direction and then took off running away from you? I can tell you I've had that experience way too many times in my life. Probably one of the worst that sticks out right now is almost 20 years ago, I was working and there was a building, and it was one of those temporary buildings, you know, where they can literally wheel it in. It's not a double wide trailer per se, it's more of like a construction industrial type building, and it's more like can be used for office space or something on a construction site. It's kind of like one of those buildings, except for it wasn't on a construction site and they needed some walls put up around that building. And so they came to me and they're like, hey, Jason, can you go ahead and get some concrete poured and put some walls around that building? Sure, not a problem. They thought that that could all be done in like a couple hours. And I was like, well, sure, I can do that. Let's get after it. And they said, great, there's some lumber right over there. And you've got these two workers and that's it. And they drove off. And I look at the two workers. I was like, either of you done construction? No, we've never done construction. Okay, well that's fine, it's not hard. And then I started talking to them. Like, did they give you any more details? No, we don't know what we're doing. Okay, so then we could have dug down to pour some concrete, or we could have built forms to pour concrete. We had a little bit of lumber, but not enough to build the forms. And then after that, you have to have pressure treated material to put on that concrete, because you can't have normal wood touching concrete or else it's just going to rot away. And we didn't have any pressure treated wood. And so I'm looking around, oh, well, there's one piece. It'll do like almost nothing, but that's fine. And then they didn't have enough of the right material to build it around the wall. So I go and I find the guy that had assigned me that work. And I was like, hey, we've got a couple of questions. Do you want the concrete in the ground? Do you want us to build forms? Or just figure it out. It's fine. I don't care. Okay, great. Do you have any more lumber? No, that's all we've got. So just make it work. Okay. All right. So the wheels are starting to turn. And when I do this, are you wanting a bit of a stem wall with concrete and then, or do you want it flat? I don't care. Just figure it out. You make it work. I'm seeing a pattern here. And so finally I was like, well, we're going to have a hard time doing this. We don't have the right materials. We don't have the way to dig out. We don't have any of the necessary lumber that we need. We don't have the material for the sidewalls. They're like, you know what? Just forget it. We're not going to do that project after all. And that was their management style. It blew my mind. I couldn't imagine setting someone up for a project like that, providing no support, no tools, no necessary equipment, and just letting a bunch of people loose and then having no game plan. But then in their mind, they're looking and it's like, oh, I can't trust these people. They can't figure it out. They don't know what they're doing. I have to babysit them every step of the way. Where if I could have just had a few minutes where we'd have put a plan together, we could have easily knocked that task out. If we'd been approved to go buy some more lumber, could have easily gotten the task done. What we had was someone who wanted the job done, didn't know the requirements, they didn't know how to do it themselves. They didn't have that experience or those skills, and they were too busy doing their work to be able to assist us so that we could be successful. How often do you have those kinds of problems in your business? Are you running around so crazy that you can't give people the time they need so that they can be successful? Do you have processes set up, or is it just, oh, go figure it out every single time? I can tell you, when you have some simple checklists, hey, do A, B, C, and D, those will make such a difference, because then people know what's expected of them. If they don't know what's expected of them, they're just going to start making things up, doing whatever they think they should. But once you've dialed it in and it's been outlined, so much easier for everybody. That way you can also take up that list and say, hey, I don't see A, it never got done. What's going on here? And they can give some feedback on that. And so you have that visual that's a reminder to them, but then it's also the standard that's going to hold them accountable. So whether you're the manager, whether you're the employee, whether you're the owner of the company, these little checklists can make such a difference in delegating work to people, because then everyone knows what's supposed to be done, everyone knows how to do it, and then you can follow up with them and they have that checklist that they can reference to and you can reference to, so that you're on the same page for getting work done. Having simple little strategies to make delegation successful will change so much in a small business owner's life. They'll go from chaos every day where they're running around with a firefighter hat on to being a business owner where the team actually has it and things are getting done.